Have you ever wondered how one man's journey could change the course of history? Today, we delve into the extraordinary life of a man who did just that. This man is none other than Moses, a central figure in the Old Testament of the Bible. Born into a world of turmoil, Moses' story begins in Egypt. At a time when Pharaoh, the Egyptian ruler, had ordered the death of all Hebrew boys, Moses' life was spared in an extraordinary way. His mother, in an act of desperate love, placed him in a basket and set him afloat on the river Nile. It was Pharaoh's daughter who found this precious cargo, raising Moses as her own in the heart of the Egyptian palace. As Moses grew, so did his awareness of his true heritage. A turning point came when he witnessed an Egyptian taskmaster beating a Hebrew slave. In a fit of rage, Moses killed the taskmaster, a crime which forced him into hiding in the desert of Midian. In Midian, Moses experienced a divine encounter that would chart the course for the rest of his life. A bush aflame, yet not consumed, caught his attention. Here God spoke to Moses, commissioning him to confront Pharaoh and demand the freedom of the Israelites. Moses, despite his self-doubt and fear, accepted this daunting task. Moses returned to Egypt, where he and his brother Aaron faced Pharaoh. They demanded, "In the name of God, let my people go." Yet Pharaoh's heart remained hardened. What transpired next were the 10 plagues, devastating acts of God that afflicted Egypt. It was only after the 10th plague, the death of the firstborn, that Pharaoh finally released the Israelites. Their freedom, however, did not mean an easy journey. The Israelites found themselves trapped between the advancing Egyptian army and the Red Sea. In a breathtaking miracle, Moses, with God's power, parted the Red Sea, allowing the Israelites to cross on dry ground. When the Egyptians tried to follow, the water crashed back into place, drowning the army. In the wilderness, Moses climbed Mount Sinai, where God gave him the 10 Commandments, laws that continue to influence moral and ethical norms today. Despite the Israelites' frequent doubts and rebellions, Moses remained their leader until his death, just before they entered the Promised Land. Moses' life is a story of faith, courage, and leadership. Despite his initial hesitation, Moses answered God's call, standing against oppression and leading his people towards freedom. His life reminds us that even in the face of immense challenges, faith and determination can lead to liberation and deliverance. From the banks of the Nile to the foot of Mount Sinai, Moses' journey is a testament to the power of faith. His story remains a beacon of hope, inspiring generations to stand for justice and freedom. The life of Moses, a humble shepherd turned liberator, continues to echo through the ages, reminding us of the extraordinary potential within each of us when we choose to follow our calling.